I want you to get the best deal possible. Lower price, rate buy down, closing cost, repairs, anything and everything you could ask for. This is what you do in buyers markets. This is why you can create amazing deals in buyers markets. Frankly, because most people don't know what to do. Well, we've heard it time and time again. It is a buyer's market, but Redfin has done us a favor. Redfin has gone out and identified the top 10 housing markets that are extreme buyer's market. Now we're going to go through the list of top 10. We're going to go in reverse order. We're going to go from 10 to number 1, but I want to remind you, if you happen to be an investor or buyer in one of these markets, just because it's one of the best buyer's markets, I still want you to do the work. I still want you to write disrespectful offers. I still want you to follow up. I want you to get the best deal possible. Lower price, rate buy down, closing cost, repairs, anything and everything you could ask for. This is what you do in buyer's markets. This is why you can create amazing deals in buyer's markets. Frankly, because most people don't know what to do. So according to Redfin, the top 10 buyer's market today are, again, starting at number 10, Nashville. Nashville comes in at number 10. Number 9, Orlando. Number 8, I am happy, is Las Vegas. You all know that I am shopping in Las Vegas. Love to see Las Vegas on the list. Number 7, Phoenix. Number 6, Tampa. 5, Jacksonville. Number 4, Austin. And then the final top 3 are once again all in Florida. We have Fort Lauderdale at number 3, West Palm Beach at number 2, and the number 1 buyer's market, according to Redfin today, is Miami. I would especially think Miami condos, but that was not Redfin. That was just a guess on my side, reading all of the information. So again, buyer's markets, folks, are the opportunities for you to create great deals, write many offers, follow up. Just do what we do here at One Rental at a Time. I do want you to know that we have a lot of exciting stuff going in school, One Rental at a Time school. We've got 3 amazing Sunday conversations coming up, with the first in about 28 minutes. If you are a part of school, you're going to get to hear from Jason Pritchard. You're going to get to ask Jason Pritchard questions. You're going to figure out what one of the top 4 investors that I know are doing today in today's market. Next week, you asked for him. We got him. Derek, the ADU guy. What is going on with Derek? What's going on with ADUs? You want to know. You want to ask questions. We've got Derek coming next week. And then most likely, we've got Bob Langworthy, CPA, someone that the Lumberjack and I use for accounting, coming in talking to us. It's not quite locked down yet. It might be the following week, but we are looking to get him inside there as well. And then finally, if you are a part of school, you had the opportunity to talk to Thatch Nguyen on Friday, talking about going from a homeless shelter to $100 million net worth, 100K cash flow a month. That video is already live in school. You can go ahead and watch it right now. It's inside school for you to consume. So go enjoy that. And of course, don't forget about Financial Firefighter. Financial Firefighter has made an amazing deal. Calling on you, Chester. Chester, this is for you. The Financial Firefighter has agreed to refund up to 20 people's first month if you want to try school. All you have to do is follow Financial Firefighter's YouTube channel, reach out to him on Instagram. He will then call me or verify with me that you are a new school member, and he will send you $20. So now you could even try school for free, all the education, all the forums, all the mentoring, and get it done for free. So again, you want to try it, don't like it, leave, no skin off your back. So again, shout out Financial Firefighter for that. Let's talk about the key economic info coming up. We've got a bunch this week. Starting on Monday, we're going to get the Chicago Business Barometer. We're getting a lot of mixed signals from different parts of the country. Some are starting to fire. Some are still lagging. What's going on in Chicago will be important. Tuesday, folks, on Tuesday, we can officially say half the year is over. Half the year. Tuesday is July 1st, month 7. You only got 6 months left in the year. How you doing on your goals? What's going on? I could tell you that if you're watching me on this channel, you are a wealth builder. That much I know. You want to build wealth. You are building wealth. And we provide the best vehicle, the school community, for you to do that around others. One of the things you hear all the time is if you want to go alone, don't do it. Go get around other people that are doing it. So again, take advantage of Mark's tremendous offer. And don't let another 6 months slip by. You need a new network. You need new people. And we provide them here at One Rental at a Time. Back to Tuesday again. Can't believe it's July 1st already. We're going to get construction spending. We're going to get our first of 3 jobs numbers. Again, next week, very, very important. If you're hoping for a July rate cut, right? If you're Christopher Waller, if you're Michelle Bowman, if you want a July rate cut, these numbers have to be week. The JOLTS report, job openings, is expected to come in at 7.3. Last month it was 7.4. That number would have to come in probably below 7 million to be weak enough. On Tuesday, we will also get auto sales. Wednesday, ADP report. Remember last month, folks, it was ugly. Came in at 37,000, only 37,000. It was a huge miss to the downside. This month is expected to come in at 120,000. We shall see. This number would likely have to be negative. Yes, a negative ADP report would be bad enough to potentially get a July rate cut, but it all comes down to Thursday. It's always about the big number, and that is how many jobs were created, and you're going to get a number. Last month was 139, is expected to come in at 115. Again, if this number was like 25,000 or worse, you could potentially bring a July rate cut on the table. Because I think the Fed is, we will talk in a minute. We got Kashkari and Collins and Barkin. We got all kinds of Fed speak coming up. But they're all basically saying as long as the job market holds in, we're waiting till September. But more on that in a minute. The unemployment rate is expected to go up. It has been stuck at 4.2 for quite a while. It is expected to go up to 4.3. And hourly wages are expected to go up 3.9%. Again, wage growth greater than inflation, folks. That is a good thing. And then, of course, Friday is a national holiday. It is 4th of July. Time to celebrate independence way back from 1776. It looks like the big, beautiful bill is making its way through the Senate. It went over a big procedural hurdle yesterday. One thing that has been dropped from the big, beautiful bill in the Senate is Section 899. We called this the revenge tax. This was something that could potentially make it even less interesting to invest in the United States right when we need more investors. Section 899 was a bad idea at a horrible time, and it looks like it has been stricken from the Senate's version. Again, lots of other twists and turns coming. Again, it's still not done in the Senate. We'll have to go back to the House. But we know one thing. Elon Musk hates this bill. Elon Musk said kill the bill when it passed the House. Now he is saying this bill is utterly insane. It is financially destructive. Elon Musk, not a fan of the big, beautiful bill. See if this reinvigorates a tense relationship between Musk and Trump, because he is not holding back. Yesterday, I made a Friday, wow, man, what day is it today? Sunday? Yeah, every day Saturday. Sometimes I forget what day it is. I made a call that the housing market is going to finally hit the worst of the worst in August. I believe July and August are going to be some of the worst months for existing home sales. That is when sales of this July will be worse than last. Same with August. I've been very clear that I think September starts the turnaround. And if you want to get into the details and you want some numbers, there's a video coming out at 11 a.m. with Lance Lambert from Resi Club, where I shared my prediction in detail, and Lance Lambert tore it apart. But by the end of the conversation, I was more convinced than ever that my call is right. And if you watch that video, you will actually see hard numbers, and you'll be able to hold me accountable, like I will be able to hold myself accountable. Again, I believe the housing market, and I've been calling it for 4 years, the housing crash in transactions will finally bottom in August. Starting September of 2025, we will finally have more transactions this September than last September. we will be on our slow trek higher. And it will take years to get back to where we were. But darn it, the only way to go up is you got to hit bottom first. And I think August will be that bottom. So if you want to know more about it, you want to see Lance tear me apart, 11 a.m. The video will premiere on this channel. Go ahead and check that out. Don't know if you saw this, but the big spectacle in Venice, Jeff Bezos marries Lauren Sanchez. Some people are saying this wedding cost $50 million. $50 million. That's a party, folks. That's a lot of party. I would love to see some pictures from that. That's a wild party. All right, let's get into the Fed. We've got Fed President Barr still considering uncertainty of tariff policies. I think we are clearly seeing a divide in the Fed. Some want to go early, like Waller and Bowman. Others are like, hey, slow your roll. Let's go in September. I think September is becoming very important because, again, you get through the summer, as Powell is asking. Tariffs could slow economy and cause unemployment to rise. The double whammy, right? Slower GDP, higher unemployment, higher inflation, a la stagflation. Concern for Barr. Important to bring inflation back to target as low-income households can ill afford price increases. This is the nasty nature of inflation. Inflation is a feature, not a bug. Unfortunately, that only helps the wealthy. It helps the asset owners. Anybody who does not own assets get run over with inflation. It is a regressive tax. It hurts the folks at the bottom far more than the folks at the top. And Barr wants to make sure it doesn't come back. Fed President Barkin, I won't take any action off the table, but I do seek more data. Again, basically saying, let's wait for the summer. The policy may not be that restrictive. Basically saying a lot of people think we're being restricted today. He's like, I don't think so. Look at consumption. Again, because he says consumption is steady. Let's go to Kashkari. More time needed to determine if effects of a trade war are delayed or if it will be smaller than we thought. Again, back to Powell's comment, we need to learn through this summer. If the Fed cuts in September, any tariff effect shows up later, we could always pause rates. Again, I think more and more people are coming to the aspect that no cut in July, but you know what? Let's give them something in September. And if inflation sticks around longer or goes higher after that, we just wait and see. And finally, we'll talk about Fed President Collins. Says Fed has time to carefully evaluate incoming information. July is probably too early to cut rates. Again, folks, people are just, the Fed is really, has a couple of people really reaching for a July rate cut. Also, these people, I think, are looking for a job. I think Bowman and Waller would like to get the chairman's job. So they are trying to cozy up to Trump to say, hey, we'll cut for you, boss. Let us in the game. We'll see if that happens. And then lastly, folks, let's congratulate 3 people who have joined school. We've got Devin, Kevin, and Keith. All of you have joined school. Please introduce yourself. Take advantage of the live sessions like Jason and Derek, the ADU guy, and hopefully Bob, and many, many others coming. We'll do Sunday lives inside school every Sunday. I am not traveling. So again, we will see you there in a few minutes. Like, subscribe, comment. Again, don't forget, just because you have a top 10 buyers market like Miami or Palm Beach or Fort Lauderdale, please, please, please don't pay list price. Write something disrespectful, follow up, look for the motivated seller, get 30-year financing, make sure it cash flows day one. Just keep doing the work. Thank you. Take care. Later.